I love you. I love you. I love you. It's been a minute since I've been on live or on this page because Shadow Week just finished. But we're back. Oh my gosh. The shadow work this time was beautiful, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I miss being with y'all. I'm in a tree right now. Not any tree. An assigned tree of mine. Look at the sap right here.
I feel like this is gonna be a long one. Look, it's very pretty.
So today I feel like it smells so good. I feel like this is gonna be a long one just because I haven't been on here like consistently in a week. Start relaying some downloads. I feel like Spirit wants me to walk a little. I don't know if I should drop my phone and then come down, or I should stay in the tree and do this. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's going on. I'm just chilling. That might be significant for somebody, like knowing how to do something or knowing how to go up, but coming down is like, oh fuck, or knowing how to get yourself into something, but when it comes to getting yourself out of something, you're like, oh shit, it was so easy to do that, but now I have to get out of whatever situation I put myself into. I saw on someone's story, it was a fortune cookie they had posted, and it said, you will have to deal with the consequences of your actions. And that is very much true. And I'm so happy I saw that right on a Sunday, which marks the week. What honestly marks the end of Shadow Week. So whatever actions we took during Shadow Week, that's it. So keep that in mind. Or whatever. Ooh, somebody was back here. I just know it. And I typically don't enjoy it when people are back here, but I understand that this is nature and I don't own it. But when I think about this spot, I think about it like a rental. Anyway, we're not gonna get too deep into that, but they're okay. No, nothing's been too disrupted. I just know somebody's been back here. I can smell it, and I'm not over exaggerating that. Claire, I forgot what Claire that is when you can smell something. And then you can get a message or a feeling or a something from it. That might be significant for somebody. I'm sorry, my verbiage right now is probably ass. Okay, the tree that I'm assigned to, or one of the trees I'm assigned to in this area, has collected some cobwebs. Very beautiful. They're all forming right now. I've got some sage burning right now. I had to research what can repel ticks, and they did say that. Speaking of a tick, I just caught one. Bruh, I promise you, bruh, this is the moment where I fuck up in life. This day, after I filmed this, I should never did this. What I'm about to do to this tick, don't do this in nature. You gonna kill a tick, do it in your own home on your own time. No, don't do it in nature, where his homeboys and family and everybody can see. Let's just say I got attacked by the whole gang, by the whole squad, by the whole tribe of them Jones. I saw the mom, the pops, the aunties, the uncles, the kids, everybody attacked me this day. I threw away a pair of pants. I had my mom even check my scalp. It was 0 out of 10. Don't recommend. Jesus. Holy shit. Gotta say it like, what's the face from Walking Dead? Negan. Man, that shit, bruh. Alright, I'm about to go. That just pissed me off. I'm sorry about my language, but damn. Hold on. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm about to do a quick tick check right now, because this is still in my hand. You want to know how to kill a tick? Yeah, burn it. I'm sorry, this is just what we're about to do right now, because look, I don't kill spiders. I don't kill a lot of things. But a tick, I show no mercy. I will wrap them up like a mummy and light that bitch in the sky. That is not of my lineage. The ticks are not of my lineage. And I am dropping this off on the ground to let his little buddies know that I don't be playing that shit. My sage is pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and drop this off. I don't know which tree wants it. My mama tree, my pop-up tree. I'm going to give it to my mama tree because it's Mother's Day, so why not? I'm going to put it literally right here. It's a sage. It's sage and a key. Anyway, I'm not going to expose too much of what I got going on in my area, but I got to go because right when the ticks fucking love that. When I tell you guys, they love. I'm gonna leave a little plastic baggie here because I'm probably gonna come back. They freaking love to come on my neck, bro. Like, oh my gosh, bro. I always find them on my neck. Like, they'll be right here near the nape. Like, I don't know what it is about my neck. Like, that's some vampiric ass energy. That might be significant for pretty much my whole fucking collective. I'm sorry, I'm cursing a lot. That may be very significant. I feel like maybe a lot of you went on a break from cursing, or you're trying not to curse, or that's just a problem for you right now, and you're trying to like lighten the load. If for some of you guys who aren't cursing a lot, maybe Spirit's saying, hey, if you need to curse, just do it. It's not like you're cursing people by cussing. I know the English language, they say that's a curse word, but those aren't technically those aren't the real quote unquote curse words. Those are just bad words in a sense, but not really bad, I guess. They're filler words, to be honest. Y'all know what real cursing is. Yeah, but I'm getting from somebody in my collective, or just many people in my collective, that either curse more, say what you gotta say, or maybe ease up on the cursing because maybe you guys are around children, or maybe like the areas you're gonna be transported to, you have to be a little bit more. You have to have a little bit more decorum. So I guess when Spirit's saying you might be going to like a fancy ball, or I'm getting like maybe a dinner, something a little fancy, something a little uppity, upscale. So maybe, I'm not saying don't be yourself, but everybody has a filtered version of themselves. And if you don't want to filter yourself at these events, go ahead. Just know you will reap some type of consequences for being too rowdy. And it's not like you're not going to be yourself when you go to these events. There are so many versions of ourselves that we display. It's not fake. And it's not even shape-shifting. It's literally, okay, well, in this setting, I'm usually like this because or I'm usually like this because that's what my energy allows for in that space. You know, not everybody deserves certain parts of your energy, you know? Because sometimes that uppity, rowdy energy is what keeps the people going. What they say? It's provocative. It gets the people going. Boss on her motherfucker will find me. That shit crazy. Yeah, I mean, that song might be significant for somebody. Yeah, my downloads are coming in very, very clear. I had to leave my spot because it's a very sacred spot, and I'm not supposed to really talk about it too much out loud. That's between me and God, for real. But, boss all her up, won't find me. Oh my gosh. Oh, where'd it go? Look at that caterpillar. Can you guys see it? I don't want to disrupt it. It's eating right now. I just want to make sure y'all see it. Hi, beautiful. All right, let's go. That might be significant for somebody. I've been seeing a lot of caterpillars lately, so I'm guessing I'm in the caterpillar phase. I'm not yet in the cocoon phase because I either have been seeing caterpillars or I've been seeing butterflies. There's literally no in between. So I feel like a lot of people in my collective are on the butterfly scheme of things or the caterpillar scheme of things. There's no in between. I'll let you know once my collective gets into the cocoon phase, but that's probably maybe for 25% of y'all. The way I interpret a cocoon phase nowadays is probably like hermit mode. Because usually in hermit mode, what we're really supposed to be doing in hermit mode is reflecting. Like if we're talking about like a positive note. We're supposed to be reflecting. We're supposed to be transmuting. We're supposed to be analyzing ourselves and others so we can know what the hell is going on in our realms, in our worlds, and within us. As above, so below. As within, so without. So yeah, I'm going to stop at this park real quick because I don't want to be walking. All right, now I just want to take a seat. I want to be sedentary. Is that the word? Sedentary? I mean, I just be saying words, bro. Shut the hell up. Anyway. Mucus might be very significant for a lot of people in my collective, simply because, I don't know, maybe my allergies have eased up a little bit, but still I'm just getting the fact that maybe if you guys have not been keeping up with your food habits, like they haven't been the best, I will get back on track, because that's probably why some of you guys are experiencing heavy mucus at this time in your tract. And for my people who do music, you'll sound better, or you'll sound clearer if you change your diet, because the way you project your voice is always going to be dependent upon what you eat and what you take in, because what you take in influences what you put out. And that goes on an energetic level, on a physical level, on a food level. You already know, so I'm not about to, But let me set you up. Sit down. This park, bruh, they updated this park. That might be significant. When I used to go to this park with an old friend, I swear for God, it wasn't even this color. Like, they've updated the colors. They've got a new slide. Everything's brand new since I used to really come here a lot. Now I come by myself, but that might be significant. A lot of people, including me, are in this cycle of, maybe because also the whole thing with Pluto being in retrograde in Aquarius from now all the way to October 13th for this year. Heavy reflecting, and it's going to take us back. But don't be like, oh, it's taking us back and we're supposed to do everything we did. No. For a lot of us, it is taking us back so you can see what has really changed, or what does not resonate anymore, or what is not for us anymore. I'm getting that, and I'm not just getting that, I'm experiencing that on a whole different level, because when I was going to these spaces, and I'm slowly going to the old spaces I used to go to, but it doesn't feel as heavy. Like, yes, I'm emotional, but it doesn't feel like I can't take that shit anymore. Like, it doesn't feel unbearable. I don't feel the pain and like the knife in my heart that I used to feel when just looking at a space anymore, or just hearing someone's name, or hearing a certain song, or smelling a certain smell. Like, I don't, like, yes, I understand all of the things that I've learned, but it's because I went through the mud for real, and not just the mud. I went under the mud. I went through the mud, into the concrete, down to past the volcanic, into the concrete. Like, I really went down several layers of earth and came back up. Like, I want to say on some Phoenix shit, but goddamn, I need another thing. Like, I need another animal, because God, and I feel this is resonating for a lot of people in my collective. Like, the shadow period where a lot of my collective went into isolation. When I tell you, it was almost insane. Like, legitimately, a lot of us dodged the psych ward, including me. Thank you, God. 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 Because I promise you, it was not me. I promise you, when I came out of that 2-3 year period of just pure chaos, psychosis, and hell, and not the kind of hell I enjoy. God, bruh. It wasn't me, bruh. It wasn't me. It was God. I'm not gonna touch too much on that, because I'll probably have a whole like maybe 10-part story time on that when, I'm permitted to tell that story. But for now, we're just cooling. Anyway, the date is April 11th or 12th, whatever. But it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mommy's Day to the mothers out there. Happy Mommy's Day to the pet moms. Happy Mommy's Day to, I don't know, the moms who have kids in spirit. Happy Mommy's Day to you. Oh, Templa's in here. Oh, people were in here. Okay. Man, I was just chatting, getting these downloads. Anyway, but, yeah. Happy Mommy's Day. Ooh. And happy Taurus season, of course. I love how Mommy's Day is in Taurus season. It's very fitting. My skin's been getting tore up all day by either some scratchy things, or maybe like for example, that tick I just freaking caught on my neck earlier. Like, goddamn. Anyway, I'm not happy. I'm content. I'm not joyous. I'm at peace. And this is so fucking weird for me, because it's almost like my shadow side, she's healing to a point where she's not afraid to be at peace. She's not afraid to take a chill pill. She's not afraid to, like, take the back seat anymore. Because she always wanted to just, what's that song? Shut up and drive. Like, she always, sorry, I'm getting song downloads. But she kind of just always wanted to take the front seat. But it feels like she's really fine with not being in the front lines anymore. And I'm so proud of her, because it's just like, you don't always have to lead with your shadow. You don't always have to lead with your pain, you know. It's okay to have your guard up, because of course, you can't trust people in this world. But you know when it's safe to let your guard down. You know when it's safe to completely be in a surrender or submissive mode. Bro, my vein looks fat as shit right now. That might be significant. Maybe there are some people in my collective who want to give blood, or they're about to go get their blood done, or some blood work. Blood work is significant for maybe a plethora of reasons right now. Dang, that's it. My sage is gone. I'm not really too concerned about not having sage, because I use so many things to cleanse and so many things to bring in energy when it comes to the air elements and fire, that sage is probably just, I don't know. I have an interesting relationship with sage, and I've used it since a kid, so it's not like anymore, you know. La muerte, or la muerta, I forgot how you say that, but that might be significant for someone. I'm just getting random, not random, but some downloads from my collective right now. Just straight downloads, no cards or anything. VIP section is significant. Maybe some of you guys are going to the club, and that's fine. Just make sure you're spiritually you gotta be spiritually protected in all the places you go. I don't care if it's the grocery store, bitch. I don't care where you're going, but especially if you're going to the club, you know what I'm saying. If you can really cover your crown going to the club, I would recommend it. I know that like when we go out to these parties in the club, we want to look fine and good, but I don't know, if you're not going to cover your crown, maybe wear some pendants and sigils and something, you know, like have that heavy protection and armor of God when you're going into these party spaces, especially, you know, because you know how that energy can be. You know how that goes. You know how that shit goes. Oh, that song is significant. I was running 56 with my woes. You know, alright, I gotta move. Spirit says move. Before I move, I gotta connect this pendant. I found this like maybe 2 weeks ago, and then I just found it in the woods again, so that also is significant for somebody. Like, you're going to be re-gifted things from spirit that you thought that you lost, or that thought that you weren't going to be able to accomplish, because you're ready now, or you've passed certain levels that I'm getting beyond, like Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know, maybe you guys have surpassed what spirit even had for you. Like, I'm not saying that they didn't believe in you, or they're just kind of surprised of what you guys did with the things you were dealt and how you handle certain situations. Yeah, you're not perfect, but goddamn, like, you did so beautifully. Like, I know it didn't seem like the easiest, and it didn't feel like the easiest thing to go through, but goddamn, like, y'all really did that shit. And the red car is passing me by as I speak, and it's going to the right. So we're definitely about to talk and touch on some masculine topics right now, and I'm about to go on my walk. Tying knots might be significant. Somebody may be getting married, or they're about to sign a spiritual contract or a marriage in the spirit with maybe their soul partner, life partner. It's crazy because I can talk about this stuff. I don't know how long I was on pause. I'm sorry, my phone's at 20%. Let me start walking. This sun is like a bronze color, so bronze might be significant. Bronze and copper. You know, we're in Taurus season, so heavy on the Venusian energy. Start working with that Venus again. You know, Venus loves you. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, you know, Venus loves you. I'm getting Venus loves you, girl. It could be a boy, but, you know, I'm just getting maybe women that are tapped into their masculine energy in a positive way. Especially if you run a business. I'm not saying you have to run a business in a masculine way, but there are certain parts of the business that are obviously masculine, because running a business is a masculine and energy, you know, but there still needs to be some like room for us as women when we are running this business, or we're doing things that are leadership quality, or what has leadership things. We still need to incorporate the feminine side within us, because we are still in a feminine vessel. So, because if we're too masculine in anything we do, it'll take a really big toll. Sorry, I got sage freaking dust in my nose. It'll take a really big toll on our bodies physically if we are too masculine. And then we're going to be 5 steps back, because it's already bad enough that I'm touching on the masculine within the feminine right now. It's already bad enough that we already get physical, spiritual ascension symptoms. It's already bad enough we get that. So you can't, so with that on top of just being too imbalanced with our energy, man, bruh, man, what? It'll take you out for the count. Like, y'all might start getting physically sick or just, I'm not like putting out on anybody, I'm just saying, I'm also getting time is a virtue, or patience is a virtue. It's your time, it's prime time, hammer time, stop. Yeah, I'm getting hammer time. Yeah, I posted something on my story maybe like a week ago, and I was like, it's belt to ass, all 2025. So I'm getting like an image of like a woman with a belt in her hand, and she's like smacking against her hand, like she's not fucking playing, bruh. I'm getting like Rosie the Riveter type energy. I'm getting like just kind of strong women, like the women tribes, but we're not going to get too deep into the women tribe, the all women tribe, because that has some traumatizing roots. Where maybe I'll discuss it one day with somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable on that topic. But anyway, I'm just getting a lot of strong women in this collective have done the work. So yes, I'm talking about masculine energy, but I'm talking about the masculine within the feminine right now. So that sun energy, the sun mama. People don't talk about the sun mama enough. People always talk about the moon mama, but nobody talks about the sun mama, the mama sun. You know, not saying nobody, but you know, they get the average depiction of feminine and masculine, but a lot of people forget about that. Those dots within the yin and yang, the white dot and the you have a dot, or you have a space of, or you have the eye of a masculine in a feminine vessel, and you have the eye of a masculine space in a feminine vessel. I wanted to do this landscape style, like horizontal, but you know, it's okay. Sometimes things don't go exactly how you planned, and sometimes it's okay because it probably ends up turning out way better than you would have thought or imagined. I know a lot of my people in my collective have a lot of gifts that God gave us, but that doesn't mean we're supposed to know everything and know everything like as much. Sorry, I need to slow down. That does not mean that we need to know when everything needs to happen or how everything needs to happen or even why, especially the why, bruh. A lot of people in my collective get hooked on the why a lot. A lot of people get hooked on the why a lot, and that honestly, it enables us to stay in situations that, you know, damn well, like you could have been left or you should have been left, or that probably damaged you way more than it needed to because you learned the lesson, but you're still going back, and that's a form of self-abuse, baby. Like, that's a form of self-harm, in a way, psychological, and even depending on the situation, it could be physical. But yeah, I'm picking up that from a lot of people in my collective. Like, it's like some of you guys don't know when enough is enough, and I'm not saying this to point any fingers because I've gone through it, like, so addicted or just so obsessed with finding out the reason why something happened or how it happened or where did we go or what did I do wrong or what could I have done better. And those questions are good to ask. Don't get me wrong. We're supposed to be reflecting in that way as human beings so we can elevate our consciousness, elevate our heart chakra and everything. When it becomes, sometimes those questioning just turns into like interrogation of self. It's like, what did you do? What did you do? Like, bro, like, we should not be. It's like, if you wouldn't want to be interrogated, don't interrogate yourself, you know? Question yourself. Question things around you just because for fun or just because you're curious or just because you know you need to learn. But don't interrogate everything so deeply and immensely and intensely. Sometimes you gotta let things rock, bruh. And sometimes you will not know. Sometimes it'll take maybe years for you to get the other piece of a puzzle, but that is okay. That is just fine. Alright? I want you guys to know that. Brats may be significant. I'm wearing a brat shirt right now. Hey. Honestly, that's my song. That's another song download. Y'all know I get sporadic song downloads. I don't, you know how my brain goes up, down, left, right. No track. So all the songs that I've channeled for this for this session are significant for different people in my collective, and I feel like a lot of you guys are going to resonate, and I'm so happy to be here again. I'm so grateful to be alive, and I'm so grateful to be alive with you all, because I feel grateful isn't even the word, but it is the word, obviously. I just feel immense gratitude, immense love for what I do, and Jesus, you can take the wheel every day, because chill, I'm okay. I'm resting in my feminine, even though, you know, I'm a divine, I can be a divine masculine and a feminine body, but I definitely know how to rest in my feminine energy now, and I know when to, you know, well, for now, in this current energy. I might learn how to do it in a whole different way in a year or two from now, but I'm also learning to not look too far ahead, and that has a lot to do with my Aquarius sun and a lot of other placements I have in Aquarius in my chart, and because it's Pluto in Aquarius, so I understand. I will do a video on like a deep, in-depth video on this retrograde, because the way it's going to affect me and my collective and the world is insane. Like, insane. And I know it's not going to be all positive, but I'm just excited. Like, I want the tea. I want everything that's about to be exposed. Like, and not even exposed. Some exposure. We're going to have some exposure. We're going to have some revelations. We're going to have some miracles. We're going to have some... what's Callie just say? She said 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. Why you gotta stress the past? Why looking love to watch you when you sleep. That's God talking through her. Love to watch you when not on no creepy energy, bro. Some of you guys might take it as a creep, but that's just something you need to heal within yourself, or maybe because you need to take it that way because somebody's oh my gosh, for a select few of you guys, somebody's actually watching you while you sleep, or like maybe like you have a peeping Tom in your neighborhood or something. I hate tapping into that shit. I know it's necessary, but goddamn, like, go away. Whoever messed with my collective, you got 5 seconds, bitch. You got 5 seconds. I have a feeling it's a lot of women like are being, just because they're elevating, because they are transcending, and because they're being very obedient to spirit. Your energy is raising on a maximum level, so obviously you're going to attract all things, especially the lower entities that love or are obsessed with that energy. So the way that they are going to come through in the 3D will be kind of just like succuba incuba type, or just like too like, get off of me, like that tick I experienced in the beginning of this video. Like, just please get off me. Like, you're not supposed to be on my collective's body, bruh. Get off her body. Yeah, I'm definitely just channeling some women with masculine energy, but in a divine way. I could be talking about my men too, and men could definitely relate to this thing, but obviously I'm kind of centering more towards obviously the women, because it is Mother's Day, and I think that's aligning with everything right now. So yeah, this walk, I feel grateful for this walk. I feel grateful that I have legs. I'm grateful that I have feet. I'm grateful that I got a new phone that I can record on and continue to do things for my collective and speak. I'm happy that I've been working on my throat chakra immensely, to the point where I stutter like a little less than I used to, and I can get out messages proficiently. I'm very grateful. My heart space is full, and I can't wait to release what I need to release when this full moon comes up, and I believe the full moon that's coming up is in Scorpio. So perfect timing. When that comes up, I will definitely do another maybe general messages. Maybe I'll do a Scorpio reading, like just for Scorpios. And I'm going to be excited because my Mars is in Scorpio, and I came from a Scorpio womb, which is my mother. My mother's a Scorpio. So I'm really excited if I decide to do a Scorpio reading. And that's going to be for all signs: Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wherever placement you have Scorpio in, it's for you.